Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you're a returning member, stay stinky and enjoy the show.
That sucked.
Ooh.
No,
that was
it
really
sounded
good.
pretty good.
I didn't like
I
it.
like the different stages in like a can opening is really what makes it.
Yeah, that was definitely a bump-a-dump.
Yeah.
Speaking of can opening, bugs. So, did you guys know that there was these flesh-eating flies that used to be a pretty big problem
That sounds like a problem.
everywhere because they would fuck up cattle. They would bore into them, plant their little eggs. So then that's the idea of oh, it's just it's so crazy it just might work.
Yeah.
They did that. They grew the worms and then they irradiated the males so they were sterile
Okay.
because this kind of fly only mates once. Though they can lay eggs several times, they only mate once.
Oh, interesting.
So they released sterile males into the population. And then they eradicated them from North America for the most part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've done that several times. It's still a constant thing. But they made an invisible wall of where the sterile flies are in Panama because it's hard to do that stuff in South America because it's such a vast area.
Yeah.
And with the political stuff, it's just
Yeah.
hard to get permission to just fly over. It's just not ideal. But so because Panama is so small, they're this is a little point where we could just concentrate these sterile male flies so they can't get up.
Yeah, it's a bottleneck. I've played Risk before.
Yeah, but they it's failed a couple times. I think it's currently failing where it was, but they're able to get things in check over a few months or something. There's popped up in Florida again, and they were able to quell that, and I think that's pretty cool.
Thinking about Risk.
I think it's pretty cool too.
Yeah, he
That
doesn't
is pretty
care.
cool.
Joseph hates me
Okay.
and the gross flies.
I think it's really cool,
No, you hate me.
but I hate Risk. I love Risk.
I was like, that's a lie. Why
Yeah.
would you say
I was
that?
gonna say we could talk about tuberculosis.
Okay. I love tuberculosis too.
Very interesting. Very old.
Okay, we were at trivia this week.
Mhm.
What continent is Russia on?
Isn't
Yeah,
it
that's a
Asia
loaded-
and Europe?
It's mostly Asia though.
Okay, where is Moscow?
Is Europe.
Why?
Moscow.
It's on the other side
I
of
was
the...
gonna say Moscow's in Asia.
See?
Anyway, we got the question wrong because we were like, Russia is in Asia. And it supposedly is considered Europe. And that doesn't make any sense to me.
Even though Moscow is way the heck over there.
That's dumb. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
that's true.
dissent.
They were like, the biggest city in Europe is Moscow. And I was like, no, it isn't.
Well,
Yeah.
was it Moscow that was number one?
Yeah.
It's a pretty big place.
Because they... Yeah.
I know it was one of the top 8,
hmm
but I don't remember the number one
It
spot.
was number 1. That's why I was so mad about it.
I hate it.
I don't think anyone got the question right. Because it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's confusing.
Listen, I may have done terribly in geography,
No, but I'm pretty good
but
at
I know where
geography.
Asia is.
I'm pretty good at it, and I'm confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when you see a map of just Europe, it's not Europe and then fucking giant Russia over there.
Right? Like all the way to the Atlantic on the other side? No.
Yeah, and I think the
Or
argument was that,
Pacific,
Yeah.
the other one. Yeah.
I think the argument was that culturally they are more European.
That doesn't matter. It matters,
It
but
does,
not
but
enough.
Yeah, I was sad. The end.
Yeah. Made me mad.
Yeah, I don't like that. It is kind of weird because, like, with most everything else, they just draw a hard line. But
Right.
with Europe and Asia, they're all like,
It's kind of squiggly here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's because like the land masses aren't as easily defined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dumb.
And continents are divided by tectonic plates,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
not like borders. I know basically borders, but like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be about tectonic plates.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
geo, not political. Thinking about Europe.
I guess Moscow's not like way over. Moscow, I can see how it could be considered in Europe.
Yeah, but
Like that's in Europe
I don't think so.
I disagree.
because it's like under Finland and other stuff. It's
Yeah, like I guess.
Like
but like I've never
longitude?
not once
like
been like,
longitude or
ooh,
latitude.
Russia, part of Europe.
Ladders go up and down.
Oh, okay.
That's how I remember that.
Ha.
Okay, but you're saying Turkey and Syria, Lebanon, Europe, Asia.
Hmm.
Like
Turkey
Moscow's,
is contested whether or not it belongs.
It is.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is right above Kazakhstan, so that's kind of like
see,
mixed. Yeah.
it's confusing
Yeah.
and a little bit dumb.
A little bit. Yeah.
And also,
I think Russia should just count as Asia. Just count as one.
It doesn't risk.
Most of it's in Asia.
That was my fight for it. I was like, guys, Hasbro wouldn't have lied to us. When have
Hasbro
they
would
ever done
absolutely
that? Oh man.
anyway, speaking of lies,
Uh,
flies, bugs.
There we go. Bugs. Kytin
Europe.
Age, baby. Europe. Hello and welcome back to Tales of the Kytin Age.
We're here.
We're here, baby.
Ah.
And now that we have spent
Ooh.
probably a
Oh,
good 3 hours basically reviewing our characters, rerunning
3 hours today.
today.
It's been a while
Today.
because if you listen to episode 1, that's another like 3 hours. Episode 0, I lied,
Yeah. Character
This is
creation is hefty.
Yes,
on
it
this
is.
one.
but I like it.
Yeah. It's
Kind of.
It's good. It's just
Misty,
very,
Yeah.
very
Misty's not
thick.
sure if she
Yeah.
likes it.
Jury's out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see come the end of this. I mean, definitely still comment your opinions as we move along.
Did we talk
Um,
about the creation sheet last episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a little bit,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
But if
Giga.
you'd like to,
It's super cool.
Yeah.
I wish that they expanded more on it, though.
I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Mhm.
It feels like it's half baked, but
Yeah, like after step 10, they're like, "Now you got this."
yeah. And
But-
then just figure it out.
I do really like
I like the idea.
the idea of it.
Granted, going back through, it does mention in some of the further steps, like step like 15 or 20 or somewhere around there, to if you need to just take notes on your cheat sheet as well.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
in the book, it mentions to do that.
And they do
Um,
have a space for that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, really cool idea though. I think more games that are this complex should have a creation sheet
hmm
separate from what you end up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with that, let's just go around real quick and just kind of remind ourselves what our characters are, any cool little wrinkles about them, and how about dropping for the first time ever, as heard on Roleplay Rejects, your character names.
Hey. I think I'm going with Ignacio
Okay.
as my character's name.
Okay.
Yeah. It's INA with an accent, CIO. So Ignacio, kind of his motivations are rivalry. He kind of had a rivalry with the old king, who was his dad, who's now dead. And he's not very agile, but he's strong. And he's got a crown of horns.
Some Darth Maul kind of.
Yeah.
Well, what is their planet called, anyways?
Dathomir.
Dathomir. So
Yeah.
Dathomirian vibes.
Yeah, I got you. Ask me about other Star Wars stuff. Let's go. I know about Star Wars geography. Okay.
That is true. You do know Star Wars geography better than
And real
Earth's geography.
The important stuff, at least. Yeah.
Obviously.
Listen, Coruscant is central because it's on the trade routes between. Okay, and anyway, so yeah, family. My mother was a telepath. My dad was a neotype. I have surviving next of kin, a Prince Arturus Cumbra, and yeah, running away from Ing.
Yeah. One thing that I do want to mention specifically about your brother. He is
Okay.
obviously first in line to the Ing dynasty.
Yes.
However, one thing that I wanted to mention is that in 553 KA, so Kytin age, Crown Prince Arturus Cumbra married the Princess Gael of basically Ireland.
Okay.
Effectively, what happened is Ireland sunk into the sea, and the people that were living there fled to Ing as like refugees. And
now Ing's getting messed up,
yes,
and everyone's fleeing farther down.
And now he has to marry someone else.
I mean, royalty be marrying like that.
Yeah.
well, no, your brother, the prince, is still married to her and is heading south with her.
Okay. But I was promised a fiefdom.
You were promised.
So
It's at least what your dad told you.
yes.
Not that it's written anywhere.
I'm sure he wrote it somewhere.
Somewhere.
Cool. So yeah, that is my character. He's a metamorph. Gonna be punching things and being a tank, essentially.
Who would like to go next?
I can go.
Okay,
You
I was
want to
gonna say,
go?
Do you want me to?
You do.
Okay.
What? You go is what I meant to say.
My character's name is Rosa. I'm an insectile. For the purposes of like mechanics, I base it off of a dragonfly because they don't have moths.
So I did look. They do have moths. They're just considered lesser insects.
Like
Just-
the ants.
Kind of like the ants. It's mostly that they don't pose any like grand risk. But they are around, bigger than normal size, but they're not nuisance pest, should be hunted level.
That's good. I'm glad. That would be a little weird. A little awkward. I exist. My mom was a warrior, and I am a healer.
Both of your parents are insectiles as well.
Yeah. And I'm, again, a rosy maple moth because they're just cute. I got 6 arms, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Wait. 6 arms. 2
I have
legs?
6 limbs.
6
Oh.
limbs, 4 arms.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wrong. So I can grapple like crazy. And I got wings. So I can fly. I'm insectile. I think I said that. I don't know.
Well, you also have a compatriot
I have,
traveling with you.
I have an aunt named Antonio. I call him Tony. We've been bros. He flies. Yeah,
What was your character name?
Rosa.
Rosa. Perfect.
Yeah.
Rosa Diaz.
No.
Rosa. That's the last time I'm gonna do that.
It's not. It'll come up every time.
Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you.
Combat wise, what is your specialty?
Archery.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then I know herbs.
Ooh, okay. Healer type stuff?
Some of them
No,
healer
some.
type stuff.
Some poison. Some
Ooh.
calming.
Poison stealth archer?
One is ink. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. I have like insectile abilities, the pheromone stuff, so I can. But I put points into like calm and love, since I'm like a healer and I'm trying to get them to chill out.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay.
And specific as it relates to the love pheromone, you are basically spreading pheromones that have the insects defend the target effectively.
Cool.
And that's how the love is shown.
Hmm.
Other thing I wanted to note, though, is that this book has all sorts of like massive sections regarding the herbs, how they are prepared, and then further on herbal remedies that require prepared ingredients from the previous herbs that you would have gathered in certain
Cool.
different quantities to create other kinds of things like teas or poisons or fuel for ships.
Dude, what?
Yes,
These ships aren't just wind powered?
they are not necessarily wind powered always. What they do is that they get, I think it's limus leaves,
Okay.
and they test it in the water because the water is so fucking alkaline now because of all of the nukes and fire and everything. They test it in the water to see if it has a reaction. If the leaf turns red, then they can use the juices from the fruits of those plants to cause a chemical reaction that propels the ship forward.
Cool. Okay.
Because, like, keep in mind, like, all of our modern technology was around before the Day of Fire.
Yeah.
So, like,
So this is
there's-
like ethanol,
yeah,
right? Gasoline, but corn type stuff, right? Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misty looked at me like I'm crazy.
No. I had a question for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up?
What color of skin do you have?
I haven't decided yet.
Dang it.
I
Okay.
wanted to get my paints out and start painting it and see what felt right.
Okay. That's what I was gonna do. I know what color my eyes are. But
Yeah?
Yeah.
What color are your eyes?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, okay.
and that minute is right now.
Oh, yay. My character's name is Odette. She is
How do you spell that?
Odette.
Thank you.
Like the Swan Princess.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. It's one of the best movies. I don't know if it holds up. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen it in like 2 decades. I'm a neotype, which is like the most normie of all of the types of bug-ish person you can be. I'm basically just a human mutant. So I have mutations. I have 4 eyes, 2 of which are luminous. Those ones are like an opalescent color, but they get covered by my helmet unless it's nighttime.
Now, them being luminous, do they create light for us?
No.
Okay.
They're-
It's just night vision for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what my skin color is, but it's going to be a cool one. You'll just have to find out after I paint this weekend.
Yep.
And then I
You
have
said opal luminescent, and what are the other eyes?
I just have a second pair of eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have like my top eyes are my luminous eyes. My bottom eyes are my normal eyes.
Okay.
And then I have 2 pairs of arms. So I have 4 arms.
Nice.
Everybody has 4 arms. But I have 4 forearms.
I mean, to be fair, like if you could choose a mutation just for like you in nowadays life, I think the multiple arms is kind of the one to go for.
For sure. 100%.
Okay.
Do you have a
What would you go with?
I don't know.
Do you know how many
Ooh.
popcorn buckets I could hold?
4. Probably like 8.
Because if you do like, you know, you can't see that, listener, but I
But she did
motioned.
this.
I motioned how you could hold multiple in each arm.
I don't know. I think like eyes that could like see different wavelengths or like the back of my head or something like that. I think extra sight would be my go-to
Wings
over
would be
extra
sick.
arms.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Extra sight would be cool. Wings would be cool too.
You should fly
You
on
know
over
what?
to the grocery store.
I don't know what I want,
I wish
but
I
I
could be a
like the
bug.
idea of multiple arms. I also wish I could be a bug. I wish I could be a beetle, specifically.
Like one of the ones with the shiny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or
You're
a
gonna get crushed
stink
up
bug.
for your shell.
Yeah.
Sorry. After you die naturally, maybe.
Anyway.
To be fair, they used to do that with people too.
Yeah.
Mummy stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Crushed up mummy.
for paint?
Mummy dust. No. Well, I think there was for paint, and I think there was also for like, it was sold as like a beauty thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gross.
That
Yeah.
is very gross.
You two can look as old as this mummy. Put this on your face.
Put this on your face. It'll leach out your age into its age. Like that sounds like the start to.
Yeah.
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 Anyway.
Anywho, let's get back into this whole situation.
wait.
Yes.
I have an ant.
You have an ant?
Yeah, but not a flying ant. A legionnaire ant.
Legionnaire.
It's like think of what a knight's horse would be, but an ant. Now you can see my ant.
Yeah. So it's like
You're
a lot stronger than like a standard pack ant is in like does more damage. It's more for like lancing units. So like with a lance stab in as you're riding by kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Because you're part of the Wayfarers Guild.
Mm-hmm.
And they are groups that kind of like patrol roads and things like that.
Yeah. And
Interestingly,
her
one
name
of
is
the
Cerise.
The ants.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a color that's reddish pink. And in my head, she's a fire ant. But that's not lore accurate. I'm just allergic to fire ants, so I thought that would be a fun ant to have as a sort of pet.
What is Rosa's aunt's name?
Tony,
Oh, yeah. Antonio. Tony.
I got you.
Thanks. Also, I'm doing my best not to sniffle near the mic. But if I do, I'm sorry, guys.
Is
Yeah, it's just
Tony
so cold.
spelled with an I or a Y?
Aye.
Okay.
Because it's Antonio.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Maybe he likes the Y.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
My eyes look like Joseph's nail polish right now.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, so listeners at home, just
Yeah.
go ahead and look at that. And
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see.
It's like a white pearlescent with like
Yeah.
pink and blue undertones.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your eyes look weird.
Like opal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really cool.
So even though this cast of characters are in fact weirdos, quite literally everyone is a weirdo. There is
Yeah.
no normal looking individual really. The standard human has died out long ago, and we are now
Good
in
riddance.
post-human kind of stage.
Yeah.
So
Must be nice.
we are going to open on a scene. We hear a knock at a wooden door. Lord Aris. Lord Aris? Yes, please come in. The door swings open, and inside we see a man sitting at a desk in some kind of robes. You're noticing that he is waving the individual into his room with one hand, while two other hands are holding a paper and writing on a piece of paper in front of him on this desk. I got you more ink, sir. Here you are. And sets down. What you see is a small, kind of ornate mushroom, actually, that has a hole in the top of its cap that currently holds a bit of ink. Thank you. Sir, I do have a question, if that is all right. Oh, please, come along. You see the man then turns his chair to actually look at this individual in front of him. You're seeing that this man has 4 arms there as a Neo-type individual and currently has a rather ornate silvery crown sitting atop his head. Sir, I just wanted to know, have you thought of a name yet? I have a working title, but perhaps the name will come to me as we go along. Very good, sir. Thank you for granting me that knowledge. I will leave you to your great works. He then leaves the room as Lord Aris Atlan, turns back, closes the loosely bound papers, and there on the front page you see Tales of the Kytin Age, work in progress. Suddenly, we are back to a familiar location to you all, the Isle of Ing. This is old England, where a kingdom has been established under King Artur the Ninth. However, the king has long since died as the island is slowly falling into the sea. Seismic activity has caused various volcanoes and earthquakes to happen, causing much of this uh, much of the shore to begin like breaking off and quite literally falling into this toxic alkaline sea all around. As a last dying thing, your king has established a treaty to allow for all of you, it's the Naxum Treaty, to allow all of you safety in Franzia. The idea here being that you're allowed to go there and establish your own kingdom if you wish, under the Franzian rule. Supplies would be provided and things of that nature, and it would not be seen as an act of war. Upon the journey, though, the king and much of the royal court died. You all, your families rather, have already made this treacherous journey, and now, after you have finished your guild training, it is time for you all to face this journey as well.
Wait, have we made the journey or?
You have
No,
not made
our
the journey.
families have.
The families have made the journey. You all
Gotcha.
had to remain behind to finish guild training.
Okay.
Speaking of families, in episode 0, Joseph and I said that we were brother and sister. We're not.
Yeah,
I thought
we
about it
decided
longer and
against
it
that.
was too weird for me, so I did not want to do that anymore.
Fair.
Now we just know of each other because we figured like warriors and the like wayfarers probably have some sort of like vague understanding of like each other's groups,
Mhm.
like occasionally might work together type stuff. So we don't necessarily know each other, but like we know
Of
of
each
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still subscribe to the idea that he's supposed to be king.
I do
So-
still really, really like that.
Just the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be weird, but my brain was making it weird, and I was just like, I can't. I kiss him, you know?
You kiss your brother with that mouth?
That's how it felt. Like my brain was bullying me, and I was like, "It's just pretend." And then I was like, "I can't do this anymore." Joseph, is it okay if we don't do that? And he was like, "Yeah, sure, I don't care." And I was like, "Okay, sick."
So you all are on this upcoming voyage. The lawmaker or lawkeepers guild has been busy trying to organize groups of people to have some kind of order rather than just chaos at the docks leaving the island. And though many of the Ing have been trying to leave the island, there are still some who would prefer to remain behind and go down with the ship or go down with the island, as it were.
It's hardcore.
You three happen to be on the same list, leaving just the following day. You have headed south from wherever your guild training may have been, and managed to meet each other on the road, headed down into Bluecliffs. Bluecliffs being a portside town that has been kind of reworked, and most of its goal and focus is to house individuals who are waiting for their ship, or providing a staging point for gathering supplies and the like before actually getting onto the ship. As you go along, whether there's any conversation or whatnot happening, you do happen upon the small town of Bluecliffs. You're noticing that there were some like remnants of what seemed to be fishermen huts. There were fishing rods, nets, and things of that nature upon approach. But as you get to this main sector, kind of near the docks, this town square, if you will, you're noticing that there's a large tavern, a couple of different homes, and what seems to be still a market actually open and trying to peddle goods, whether it be to people getting on the ship themselves, to the people actually going on the ship, in charge of not piloting, driving the ship, piloting the ship, sailing. Thank you, sailing the ship.
I was gonna say captaining.
I could not have helped you. I'm glad that Joseph knew. I was like, yeah, I get you.
I read Moby Dick.
Selling goods to the sailors then who would be sailing the actual ship, and just trying to almost honestly offload their wares so they can at least get some chitin pieces before making the trip themselves. So as you all approach then, I do want to ask a question now that I've kind of established the scene that you're approaching. What kind of conversations may have you been having along the road? At this point, do you all just know that you're on the same, in the same boarding group for this ship? But that's probably about it.
I think upon seeing Odette, are you riding on your aunt, or is your aunt are you guiding your aunt right now?
No, I'm riding on my aunt.
So I'm probably gonna have to yell up at you.
I mean, my aunt's not that big. It's like a horse.
It's a horse?
But it's a war horse.
Yes, it's like a war horse. I don't feel like you have to yell.
Okay.
You know.
How's it going up there?
But Odette, I was wondering if you would bring your aunt on the journey.
Why wouldn't I have?
Well, I don't know. It seems like a lot of hassle to bring large animals on the ship.
I think it would be worth it, seeing as it helps protect others.
Well, yes, but don't they have well-trained ants in Franzia?
Not as well trained as mine.
I understand.
At this point then, buzzing overhead, you may hear another character.
Think about mounts.
Yeah. And, I overheard your conversation. I'm like, it's important to build a bond with your mount. Like, you can't just tame any old ant.
And what is your aunt's name?
Tony.
Hello, Tony.
He doesn't talk.
Well, can I still pet your aunt?
I'm gonna buzz down,
Land.
land. Thank you. I was gonna say like helicopters, and then I was like, what do helicopters do?
Hover.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm like, sure, and then I am just gonna walk, rest my wings a bit.
All right, I'm gonna pet its mandible. Hey, buddy.
Go ahead and give me the first roll of our game.
Oh no.
We are going to call this underneath the miscellaneous skills and insect handling test.
Which I have nothing in. Miscellaneous skills didn't even have a base rating, so how do I roll
That is
for this?
correct. So miscellaneous skills are something that falls outside of the main categories. So for insect handling, what is your wit and agility?
Okay, my wit is 13, my agility is 12.
Okay, wit of 13, agility of 12. That would be a 12 in that attribute.
Before?
And then as far as skills in that go, you have a 4 in insect handling.
Let's go. I rolled an 8.
An 8, that is a failure, but just
above
a
4.
regular failure. As you go and attempt to pet this ant, it actually moves, tweaks its head away, causing Rosa to have to kind of like hold the reins again, get it back kind of on track as it was trying to just avoid your touch.
Oh, well. Sorry, you know, I like ants. They don't
He's-
always like me.
He's not very familiar with you, so I'm sure he'll warm up to you. And I'm just gonna pet Tony.
Gonna scratch behind the head.
Yeah. It scratches with
With one of its
scratches
legs, yeah.
behind its ear, but with like 2 feet instead of 1.
Also,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I meant to say a bunch of sirs while I was talking to you.
It is
That's
okay.
this isn't role playing. I'm
Oh.
just telling you that that's gonna start happening.
okay.
Okay, and while we're walking along, I am just gonna be looking around the roadside for any herbs.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and have another test then. I would like you to roll a search test. This is one of the sense skills.
Not like herb lore to know what would kind of grow around here.
I could say, or I could see herb lore, yeah.
It meets.
Meat is beat. So as you are kind of like traveling along, you know that this close to the Naxum Sea, it's not necessarily stuff that you might want to pick. It's things that you might want to avoid, specifically the Naxum shroom, which is a poisonous mushroom that you are actually quite familiar with. It has mostly a grayish exterior, however, it seems to have almost stripes up it, this luminous blue kind of a glow, giving a haunting light in the night.
Okay. Oh. I'm a nerd, so I'll probably just point those out. Be like, make sure you don't ever eat anything that looks like that. I don't know if you could. And like sometimes you got to be careful because the ants can be kind of reckless with what they eat.
Well, should we
It's poison.
smash it?
No,
Oh.
don't touch it.
Okay.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so
No.
aggressive. It's very dangerous.
I will steer clear.
Yeah, most you should do is like sometimes I'll apply it to my arrowheads, but I don't ever touch it myself. It's to be avoided.
That is fair.
Yeah. As far as you would know, Rosa, you would know that it is definitely poisonous when eaten, but as far as actual use goes, when you apply it to your arrowheads, it's mushed down into a paste to then be applied over top.
I can just do that with the arrowhead.
Yeah.
Squish or use some rocks. Yeah.
And you all then continue your way until you make it to Bluecliffs. Surprisingly, as you're moving along, you see that as far as like overall vibe, it doesn't feel like there's an evacuation happening here.
Oh.
You're seeing people kind of like moseying about, basket in hand, shopping at the local market. You're hearing some like raucous laughter coming from the local tavern. People standing kind of near outside their homes, chit-chatting, and there at the far end near the docks, you are seeing that there's a few sailor individuals who are loading cargo and trying to manage the movement of goods onto the ship. Way off into the distance, though, the ship that you will be boarding is so large that it is not actually able to dock at the port.
Oh.
So it is at anchor just a little ways off the coastline, and you would have to take a separate boat to actually travel there.
That's so cool.
Fancy.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it look like they're loading the cargo up into boat to go to big boat?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we could hop on this one, offer to help them.
Is it usually cargo first, then people?
It's usually cargo first, then people.
Yeah. So I think we have time for lunch or some small shopping trip.
Yeah, according to the note that you got, it is Sundar currently, and morning of Mundar is when you would be departing.
Oh, we don't leave till tomorrow. Okay.
Cool. What time? What time is it?
Is it before noon?
Is it before noon? What do we do with fortune points?
What is it?
Fortune points, they do a thing
Right.
with rolling. Hold on, I knew this before. Let me find it once again.
And then we put you on the spot?
Yeah, you put me on the spot, and now
all the information
all the
flew out of your
information is
head.
completely gone. I'm pretty sure that you spend like 1 fortune point to lower your roll after rolling by 1.
Oh.
But there is different things that happen based off of the day, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Sundars, we get twice the benefit for each fortune point.
Spent before noon.
But I have no idea how many fortune points I have.
15.
What?
15?
15.
Everyone
a
has
lot.
15.
Yeah, it's right here on the front page. We already
Oh.
knew that, but we all forgot.
I
Thank
did.
you.
Right.
Misty found
I
it.
remembered.
Oh,
I
Not
didn't.
you. Sorry. That was.
Stevie remembered. Joseph and I did not.
But also, I went through this last night, so that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, when you can spend fortune points in a 1-for-1 basis to decrease one of your rolls by 3 or increase an opposing foe's roll by 3.
Whoa.
1 point for 3?
Well, one for one up to a maximum of 3.
Okay. But before noon, 2 for 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
BOGO.
You cannot use fortune points to get out of natural 1s or natural 20s.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's fair. They're critical.
So at this point, you guys have, as far as like time of day, sorry, it's about mid-afternoon kind of a time frame. So apologies on your fortune
Dang.
point usage there.
That's okay.
But yeah, it's, the sun is kind of like slowly setting, but you've got probably a good another 3-4 hours of daylight. Upon like walking further into town, you are starting to kind of overhear just the standard bustle of a town. People kind of like chit-chatting amongst each other. You do hear 2 things of note, though. One of which is off to your right. You're hearing some kind of an argument with what seems to be an older insectile and a younger insectile that are seem to be in some kind of a heated debate. You're not really close enough to hear the words of it necessarily, but you're hearing something to that effect. And then further down, you hear the slam of a door as someone has like closed the door behind them, and then a couple people have like ran up, and you notice that they have spears kind of pointed towards the door.
Is that back here?
Yes.
Okay.
So as far as like the 4-5 main locations that you're seeing here is to the left, close to you is a tavern. Further to the left is some kind of a warehouse.
And that's where the door just shut.
That's where the door just shut. To your right, you're seeing this homestead where this argument is taking place. And then further up on the right is a market where you're seeing people, buy goods and things. And then all the way far to the south is the dock where you're seeing the sailors.
What are these?
Gonna sneeze.
I think they're called warlock tiles.
Cool.
Our local game store was having a Black Friday deal where I could load up a bag as full as possible as long as it wasn't overflowing for $25.
Dude.
Their
So I
Black
got-
Friday stuff is crazy.
I got
So
8
good.
bags.
And a lot
and
of
I
this
was not
stuff
the only one
Nice.
has stickers on it that say like $8
for
Yeah.
one
for
item.
small items. So it's like this.
Being a bell that
Yeah.
you are noticing that there's like a bell there. This is kind of commonplace where they would ring the bell if there was ever like some kind of insects attacking or anything like that.
Or
Ring
a
the
fire.
bell when there's a raid so the villagers go in their house.
Exactly. Hashtag Minecraft. Then there's a well in the center there. that actually seems to have
Well.
potable water,
Delicious. I love water.
which is important because, as I said previously, the oceans are alkaline. They are
Yeah.
not safe.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
People drink alkaline water all the time.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
stupid. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do anything for your body.
It doesn't. It might help a little bit for like acid reflux, but not like as much as medicine would.
But the thing is like once you digest it, it does like it goes into your acid stomach, like
Which is crazy acidic. And
Anyway.
it doesn't make it better.
it makes me upset. Scam marketing.
The pH of your body stays so similar all the time.
Yeah,
If it goes outside of that, you're danger. You die.
yeah.
The oceans are so alkaline that if you are in the water for every minute that you're in the water, you take 5 damage that ignores armor.
Oh wow. Okay.
Ooh,
So it's pretty bad.
It's like
Okay, so
gone
never mind.
like the other side of the acid scale because like there's some scary alkalines.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's so much so that most sailors will have some kind of like gear on that takes like 15 minutes to put on to cover their bodies so that then like the sea spray does not start to damage them
Oh,
over
that's
prolonged
rough.
trips.
Okay.
Okay.
With us traveling on the ship, do we need something like that?
You would know that you would be under. You would not be on the deck. You would be
Below
like
deck.
in the ship.
Yeah.
That's where most passengers end up staying.
That's
Below
fair.
the poop deck.
Okay. I'm going to like are the insectiles that are arguing, are they like speaking in a dialect or are they speaking in Euro?
They're speaking in like the common tongue.
Okay.
They can't help but have like their like
What
slight.
kind of insects?
They
insectile?
seem to be spiders.
Ooh.
Specifically the shroom spiders.
Okay. Is it fair to say that like I'm somewhat familiar with that dialect because like
I'd say
I
yeah.
lived up in the canopies and stuff because I tall
Yeah, in the roosts as they would be
roofs.
called.
Yeah, and then they dangle below them.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna be nosy and listen in on it.
Okay, you begin approaching. Go ahead and give me a listen test. While Rosa is doing that, what are the two of you doing?
I'm gonna go past this conversation towards the market and see what they have that looks fresh.
Okay, yeah. Going towards the market, you do see that there's a couple of vendors there. One of them seems to be selling insect meats, freshly baked, actually. And you're seeing another one who has various like mushroom-based goods for sale. It seems to be a lot more of like the fresh produces that they're trying to sell now before they have to abandon and they go bad.
Yeah.
You don't want to get scurvy.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm interested in the door slam and the spear pointing.
Okay.
Like, I just want to know kind of what's going on. Because everything else seems relatively calm and stable. Does that seem like it's out of the ordinary?
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah. People have weapons on them. I mean, you all trained with weapons starting at the age of 6, and with like insects being able to pop up wherever. Most people have weapons on them, but they do not brandish them in the way that these people are currently.
Do they look like a guard? Like a group of guards, or do they?
They look like sailors. So you're seeing that they don't have the full kit on that they would have on the deck of the ship, but they have like some pieces of it still on, like some heavy duty boots, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Also, I do apologize. I'm not going to describe each individual person's like form of being or like their weird mutations because we would be here for a fucking decade.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it becomes relevant, I'll start talking about that.
I think that's fair, especially since like that's the norm in this world.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta picture bugs that are people.
Mm-hmm. So with that, let's go ahead and follow along with Rosa's journey here.
I failed
Failed?
by 5.
Okay, by 5. So you're getting closer, and they are actually noticing your approach and switch to their specific tongue. Mostly a lot of hisses, actually, in their vocabulary as they continue to converse with one another.
Okay.
But now that you are close, though, you notice that it is a very old insectile shroomer, as they are called. Whether they like that or not depends on the specific person. But an older shroomer and a quite young shroomer that are currently in an argument. The older one is standing in the doorway of this domicile and seems to be getting very heated, while the younger one is motioning towards the ship while they are speaking.
I think it's pretty clear what's going on. I was born in this house. I'm gonna die in this house.
That's what it sounds like to me
Yeah.
too. Plus,
Old
I mean,
people sometimes, you know.
he's got a bathtub right next to his bed. I mean, what else do you
He
want
just
in
gets
life?
to roll over.
Yeah.
This whole house is gonna be an alkaline bathtub soon. Oof.
Ooh.
I mean, just let him stay there, man. He's old. He doesn't have much left.
Yeah.
I don't say that. Just let him stay. He's old.
While you're thinking about how to further approach this situation, if you choose to, we're going to swap over to Odette. As you ride up, you notice that one of them has their kind of like back holding the door, while then 2 other ones are brandishing spears towards the door. And upon your approach, one of the ones holding the spears looks over. Wayfarer, could you provide us some assistance?
What is going on?
Well, this, of course, is the warehouse where we store much of the supplies needed for the voyage ahead. But it appears that someone, motioning to the man holding the door back, managed to let a few roaches in.
All right. How many is a few?
Just male, female, presenting pronouns. Well, no,
Me?
sir, I think is ubiquitous.
Yeah.
Just 2, sir.
Okay. Very well. And I dismount and start getting my what do I want to use? I think I'm gonna get my spear out.
Okay.
Well, they have spears, right?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get my sword out in case I need to be more close
Okay.
than a spear.
Brandishing your sword, you begin to then approach as we cut back over to Inacio. Over here at the market, you're hearing just the standard kind of conversations, bartering back and forth. 10 chitin pieces for just this slab of meat? Surely it's no more than 3. Oh, you jest, sir. This is quite finely prepared. It's made with a love. I couldn't let it go for any less than 5.
I'm gonna look over their shoulder and try to assess this food.
Okay.
I don't have a cooking score, but my wit's 5. Can I try and
Try and roll it.
roll it?
Yeah.
Is that okay? 8. Dang it. So I miss, but not by a lot.
Not by a whole lot. It is fresh. Like you're kind of like seeing the like some steam almost come up from it.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
Well,
I'm not over there.
he'll only give you 3. I'll give you 4 for it.
Oh, I suppose that we've come to a bidding war then. 4, going 4. I'll do 5. 5, going 5. Sir, would you like
550.
What?
Do they have like half chitin pieces?
No, chitin piece is the lowest form of denomination.
gotcha.
A chitin tooth is worth 100 chitin pieces, I believe.
Gotcha. Which one do I have?
Chitin pieces.
I have chitin pieces. KYs. Okay, cool. I'll do 6,
6.
but not happily.
He kind of looks back, looks at you, looks back to the stuff. I don't actually need it that bad. I'm sold 6 to the fine gentleman here. Please come.
Thank you. And what kind of insect is this?
Aphid, of course.
Ah, wonderful.
Grown local, quite fresh, actually, just harvested this morning.
Wonderful. Thank you. Here is your 6.
Now, sir, I could perhaps do a package deal. You seem to be new in town. Perhaps you are boarding the boat?
Yes, I'm gonna pick up the meat that I've already paid for.
If you throw in an extra 4 chitin pieces, I will give you the rest of the stock, being another 4 rations.
And this counts as 1 ration?
Yeah.
That is quite the deal. Are you going out of business?
Well, aren't we all?
Are you getting on this ship as well, or are you on the next one?
No, the lawkeepers have denoted that, given that I am a resident of Bluecliffs, I would be fine with staying later. And frankly, that's just more opportunity for meeting pleasant people such as yourself.
Ah, yes. Well, I will take all of that off your hands. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Very much.
He kind of turns around, rubs his hands together, and then presents you with the rest of the goods.
I am assuming that my character knows he's been ripped off a little bit.
Possibly, yeah.
But also, I am about to get on the ship. I want something to take with me.
Especially because most ship journeys recommend dry rations, and this is something fresh to eat.
Awesome. So, rations are in days on my sheet. So is this 4 days of rations, or is it
We're
4
gonna
meals?
say yes, 4 days of
4
rations.
days of rations. Okay.
There is probably a more specific thing that we can denote it as, but I'm just going to say for the purposes currently rations.
Okay. So the one that I'm eating right now, and then 4 days.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm picturing this like a kebab. I don't know how aphid is usually cooked, but
Yes, kebab.
all right.
These would be considered cooked meat, which has a bulk of 1 each.
Cool. Okay, that's how much the daily rations are. So I'm just gonna add up to that number.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk around the market, eating my kebab, looking at the other wares, but not really looking to buy anything. And also kind of keeping an ear on what's happening over with Odette and all the fishermen.
Go ahead and roll me a listen test.
Ooh, okay. This is another one that I don't have anything in. Need a 3. Got a 9.
Yep, not able to overhear much. However, it doesn't take a check to notice that she dismounts and pulls out a sword.
Things are getting a little spicier over here. So I'm going to keep my distance, but walk that direction a little bit.
Okay.
I still want to finish my kebab. I hope they don't get too violent too fast. Come on, guys. It's dinner time.
With that, we're actually going to go back to Rosa. Odette, I'm waiting on yours just for a little bit longer here.
Okay.
It's at this point that the younger Shroomer sighs, throws their hands down, and then moves over to you. Can you talk any sense into this one?
I can do my best. Can't guarantee anything.
My grandfather here does not want to leave this land, even though it is sinking all around us.
Sorry, I was gonna not make something up, but like you know how there's spiders in like cranberry bogs.
Mhm.
I was just gonna be like, have you ever heard the lore of the great cranberry floods, and then talk about how many spiders perished in those waters?
Do you want to do something like
Yeah.
that? Okay.
You don't have to quote the legends to me. I lost me ma in one of those floods.
Well,
I can't afford to let that happen. It's horrible. Skin melting.
well, your granddaughter here doesn't want that for you.
Go ahead and give me some kind of a roll here. Probably under the communication skills.
Persuade, probably.
Okay.
Sorry, I sniffled. Oh, no.
By how much?
10. I failed.
Okay. So regular failure then. So,
Yeah, but frankly, I'm fine with just dying here. I'm old. I should be perishing anyways, long before this land and this flood end up happening. Now leave me alone.
and he closes the door.
Ba-da-da-da.
Odette,
Hello.
you approach the door. The guy is still kind of like there holding the door. You were hearing some like bangs coming from the door, but they have since stopped.
I think I just kind of nod to the guy who's been keeping the door shut. Just kind of like motioning to go ahead and move out of the way, and I'll go in.
He goes back, pulls out his spear to line up with the other three behind you.
And I go to open the door.
Okay. As you open, you look inside, and there is a torch still in here, kind of lowly burning, casting in some light along these boxes in here. There's now light coming in from the door that you have just opened, illuminating most of the place in here. There's still some kind of darker shadows in and behind some of these boxes, but at first you're not seeing a whole lot until you suddenly hear as some of these roaches start to crawl up and over these boxes, and then they hiss at you and begin to jump. Go ahead and roll me some initiative. That is going to be a d10 plus your reflexes attribute.
Reflexes
Correct.
attribute. 19.
Okay. 19 is pretty good. However, roaches being quite small, we would say maybe like 2 feet long.
Blech.
But in comparison to a human and other insects, relatively small. I got a 30. So
Oh my goodness.
they are small, thus they are fast.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they begin to swarm in on you. You're noticing that there's just 2 in here, but they are a nuisance for sure, and begin charging in. So combat. How does combat work? I'm glad that you asked.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have no idea. Please tell me, because I don't know.
So in combat, we roll off every single turn.
Okay.
And at the beginning of every single turn, you get 2 action points. Now, if you notice on your cheat sheet, there are several different types of actions that you can use. For instance, it only costs 1 action point to move your combat speed and perform a close combat or ranged weapon attack. Other things would be like moving 200% of your combat speed for an action point. Effectively, what this means then is that you can move, attack for just 2 action points. The big thing, though, is reactions. If you are trying to defend against against an attack, you would need action points to defend, trying to parry or block the attack or dodge if the attack can be dodged.
Okay.
There's several other types of actions, but those are a little bit more specific. So for starters, I figure that we could just do the generic combat speed move, generic attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, the roach then, the first one, rushes up to you and hissing like mad. It need to get back to that page. Sorry, give me a second here. Oh, I've lost it. It was right here. There it is. So the roach moves up and then is going to attempt to bite into you. Would you like to defend against this attack?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and dodge.
Try and dodge. Okay.
Yeah.
So how this works then is that you are going to roll a dodge test while I roll an attack test.
Okay.
And then it depends on the degrees of success.
Okay.
So just as a reminder, degrees of success. If you meet the score or get like within 10 of the score that you're trying to get and succeed, that is an acceptable success. After that, it would be 11 to 15 difference there.
Mm-hmm.
Would be a great success, and then 16 plus would be an exemplary success.
Okay.
And those are kind of the tiers. And then finally, of course, the critical success. Okay.
So I rolled a total of 17.
17, and what is your skill for dodge?
No, that's with my skill.
Because you're trying to roll below that number. So what is your dodge?
Oh, I see. My dodge is 7 and I rolled a 10.
Okay,
So I
Are you supposed to use the d20 to roll?
correct.
Use the d10.
it says at the start of each turn all combatants
That's
roll 1d10.
initiative.
That one is for initiative,
hmm,
yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
my bad. Ignore me, please. Oh, 7 exactly is what I rolled. Does meat
That-
beat or
Yes, meat does beat.
Yay.
It also helps because I rolled a 17 when I needed to get a 15.
Oh.
So the roach launches out trying to bite into you, and you deftly dodge out of the way as the roach then falls just past you, kind of in the open doorway, as all 3 of the spearmen there stab down into the roach,
Nice.
killing it completely. The other roach then is going to rush in and try and get you. It's a little bit further away, so it has to use some more of its combat speed to actually get up to you, meaning it's only going to be able to do 1 attack to you.
Okay.
Would you like to dodge or attack this guy? Because keep in mind, if you spend this last action point, when it comes to your turn, you will not be able to fight back.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it happen.
Okay? Keep in mind that just because you aren't defending, I don't add anything positive to this. I still have to make the test as normal.
Okay.
And that is a 10, which is a regular success. So, how this will work then is I got 9 plus that 11 points of damage into you. However, now you look at your total armor value, which
12.
armor value is 12.
Yeah.
So in that case, then no damage is actually dealt as it bites in, trying to pierce in through your armor, but it's just a little roach.
Okay.
Can't really pierce in very well.
Does so it's total armor, so it's not like Fallout where like it's a specific body
No,
part.
there's no hit locations in this. It's
Okay.
just overall armor.
Okay.
And the idea being, right, that it sounds pretty powerful because, I mean, negating 12 damage is pretty cool. But then your Legionnaire Ant has a strength bonus to wound of 60-10 plus like 3d6 or something like that. Some ridiculous fucking number.
Yeah.
So it's likely that you're going to
Fight bigger things
fight
than
bigger
cockroaches.
things. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
So at that point, then it is your turn.
Yes. I want to try and I guess I can just attack, right? Because
Correct.
I don't need to move to get to him.
Nope.
Okay.
This would just be simply performing a close combat or ranged weapon attack, 1 action point.
And then I roll my d20.
Mhm.
And I go based off of my one-handed blades
Yes.
skill. Okay. I pass.
Okay.
I needed to roll below a 14. I rolled an 11.
Okay. So regular kind of a test there. So go ahead and um, roll your damage.
Okay. 5. So 17. 19
19.
damage. Yeah.
You slash down into this roach, cutting through the chitinous shell of it and clipping one of its wings that it has completely off. It has an armor value of 6, meaning that you dealt 13 points of damage to him, and he has 15 health.
Oof.
So
No!
he is very heavily wounded. At this point, then, we go back to the top of initiative, and we roll again.
So it's his turn?
No,
Or-
we roll at the start of each round.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
A little
Yeah.
bit less, 22.
$19. So same.
Same
Same order.
With that, the roach then is going to attempt to leave. And I say attempt because I gotta get to that page again. There are attacks of opportunity. Attacks of opportunity. Sometimes a combatant may be granted an attack of opportunity, a free bonus strike. They do not cost the attacker any action points to perform and are always unopposed. They're also limited to combat actions that cost no more than 1 action point. So,
Okay, that makes sense. So you wouldn't be able to move up to 300% of your combat speed, engage and perform a charge attack,
exactly.
because that's 2. But you could
Move and perform.
and perform an attack, or just move as
Yes.
your... Okay.
That's to prevent the all-out attack, which has some costs 2 action points, but is a much stronger attack and can't be dodged sometimes, or some attacks can't be parried.
Okay. I think I'm just going to swing at him again.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, I needed 14 and I rolled a 7.
Okay. So that is you beat it by 7, so no additional bonuses
Okay.
there, but you do make it.
Cool.
And is it facing away?
And it is facing away, actually, which would increase your chance to hit, because facing is a thing in this game.
Ooh, I don't think we've ever played a game
Cool.
where that mattered.
Yeah, there's rear facing and flanking. It's on the little cheat sheet.
Yeah. So because you are attacking at the rear,
It's plus 10.
It's
Plus
19
test.
damage again.
19 damage. Go
Yeah.
ahead and describe your kill. You have definitely eviscerated this thing.
So it would have been a higher level of success.
A much higher level, yes. That being said, I don't know if it would have dealt more damage necessarily, but I will.
She kills it
determine.
either way.
Oh, that's where it was. Plus 8 damage.
Oh, yeah.
So very.
I think
very
it's like Skyrim or like Avowed, if you've played Avowed, where when you get a critical hit, it's just so freaking extra. And really, especially what happens is when the enemy has very low health and you go to hit them, but it ends up being a critical hit. And it's okay, well, now we're gonna slice into you and then kick you off the sword and spit in your face, or it's so overkill. But I think it kind of feels like that to me, knowing that it was on its last legs and it was retreating. But realistically, it kind of more just looks like I put it out of its misery.
Mhm.
But it just it's been a minute since I've fought something, because we've been in bigger group and bugs have kind of stayed away, so it just felt like a lot more pent up energy spent
Mhm.
than actually needed.
And speaking of that, though, I do want to mention when it comes to the post-humans in this world, killing them outright is almost never the answer. It's very frowned upon. Most living beings want to continue living, and there are bigger threats out there. So even the bandit who tried to rob you, you would normally cut them down to like half or less health, and they would usually surrender. Is normally the things that end up happening. So there could be like psychopaths who will go until they drop, but it's not the norm.
Okay.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How is the justice system in Franzia?
So there are like definitely a lot of crimes. They have quite a few of them actually listed, and you would get
Ooh.
branded.
Cool. Okay.
So there are misdemeanors and serious crimes, such as here's one like litter bugging, which sounds like nothing, but when you remember that what does litter do? Attract insects. Then it's kind of a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Theft, forgery, arson, kidnapping, misuse of telepathic abilities, murder, treason, and they will brand you with some kind of a mark. And they have like a little bit of flair dependent on where the place is that's branding you.
Okay.
But predominantly, though, it's based off of stripes, like a number of stripes vertically or horizontally to denote the crime that you are committed with.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Cool.
That's really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to go read that chapter because that sounds fascinating.
It's very interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. With that, then you have successfully killed off this this infestation. Upon like surveying the area afterwards, you notice that there's a little hole in the wall that they seem to have like tunneled through. Yeah. So not too big, not an unnatural kind of a phenomenon. This thing happens relatively regularly.
I think I would point that out to them
Mhm.
and then say something to the effect of like, I know everybody's evacuating, but you still have to keep watch for the bugs. The last thing you want is for these to be transferred onto the ships and brought over to Franzia.
Yes, sir. And thank you for helping us in this situation. You notice one of them smacks the guy on the back of the head. Kind of playful gesture, but you heard the smack. It was kind of rough.
But with that, I walk away and I start cleaning my sword off and putting it away.
I see you doing that. I've been eating my kebab watching this the entire time. Like, you found something to kill already. Look at you.
Sorry, I thought that was funny and then my brain stopped. Well, all in a day's work, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just smashing bugs like back at the castle, right?
Please tell me you don't laugh like that.
I'm trying to
Laugh rich.
be like I'm trying to act noble, but I'm not very good at it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Excuse me, sir.
Is that have you always done that, or is this like
It's new.
a newer thing?
Yeah, it's a newer thing. It's me being like, oh, I'm about to
Okay.
be
So,
lording it up
I
in my
think-
fiefdom. Right?
I think upon hearing you laugh strangely, because like we don't really like know each other that well,
Yeah.
but I feel like I've been in your presence enough to be like, that's not how he laughs. Like that sounds so unnatural.
Yeah.
I think I just kind of look at you like, okay, sir. Yeah, just like back at the castle. And I go to my aunt and I just kind of like try to ignore whatever that was. Like
that talking to the end? That was fucking awkward.
well, and I think it's one of those things where it's like I look up to him a lot. Like I do believe that there's like a prophecy that he's supposed to be king, right? And so I'm like, the fuck was that? Like, what a weird, like, this guy? Like, I guess it's this guy type.
I'm gonna like kind of like walk away, be like, dang it. I need to work on my royal laugh.
For the first time ever, like your faith has wavered just a
yeah,
tiny
like
bit.
a little bit. I'm like, maybe it's the nerves of like going to a new place. Like I'm trying to like
Rationalize.
yeah.
It. Yeah.
Like, what a strange encounter. Like it's never been that awkward before.
And Asio, it's as you are leaving, sir, excuse me.
Yes.
This is one of the other vendors that was there. You wouldn't have happened to see an ant roving about, large keg on the back?
Ooh, no, I don't believe so. I kind of look around the area.
You see, my pack ant was supposed to have been just staying put while I got a few things loaded up into the shop, and now turn around and he's gone.
You didn't tie him to a post?
I know I should have tied him to a post, but
That's
I've
what the posts are for.
I know, but I've left him standing there by himself several times before, and he's been perfectly fine, perfectly obedient and staying put. But this time, I don't know what happened.
Well, there's a little bit of a kerfuffle with the roaches over there, but
Yeah,
do you
disgusting
think
creatures.
that might have scared him off?
Perhaps, but far enough away, I'm not entirely sure. Would you be able to assist me, good sir?
Sure.
Thank you. He was just tied up right over here. It brings you over to the market stall where you do see that the post is right there.
Yeah.
But
And it says like ant hitching post on it, and you're like,
there's a sticky note reminder specifically for this guy to remember to use it.
yep. Wow. The sticky note has your face on it. So you left it here?
Yes, it was just right here.
Is Rosa nearby at this point?
Yeah, let's go ahead and come back to Rosa. The door got slammed in your face. I don't know if you want to continue trying to argue the point, or...
No, I'm just gonna look at her and be like, I'm really sorry. I don't... Pain. If that's what he wants his fate to be, then...
Well,
not much
see,
we can do.
it's not his fate. It's frankly the fate of his mother that he's just gonna doom himself to once again. He's trapped basically in his own mind, not able to reconcile that he needs to face his fears and actually brave the open water for any chance at life. I'll continue to try talking to him. I do appreciate the help.
I might stop by and check in and see if there's any progress, but
Knowing his stubbornness, probably not.
just knock him out.
Grandpa!
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna suggest that. Because then she'd have to carry him. Alright. That's me walking over.
Tony and Tony's master.
Rosa.
That yes. I think I asked his name, but not yours.
Oh.
Our friend here lost an ant, and I think from the air it might be easier to survey the area. Could you help us out while I am trying to track it?
Well, do you have anything that has your aunt's scent on it? I could.
Oh, let me see.
Tony here is pretty good at
Oh, yes.
scent tracking.
This feed bag.
Okay. Tony smells it.
Okay. Tony kind of like puts the antennae like into the feed bag and kind of like feels around in there, and then starts kind of like twisting and turning.
Snaps a little bit.
Let's go ahead and look at some of his stats. Actually,
20.
Does he have a tracking skill?
His scent skill is 20.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and roll a scent for... Actually, I would like you to do insect handling first.
But our bond is unbreakable.
It is, so he will follow you, but this is more how well trained is he.
I got 7, and I need 9.
Okay, so with that, then go ahead and roll for Tony for the scent skill with an SRM of +5 because of your assistance in guiding his attention. What'd you get?
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Nice, critical
We
success.
teleport to that ant.
It kind of feels like that because Antennae kind of like going down, looks up directly at you. You give just a quick little nod, and he bolts. Actually, darts.
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking.
Aha.
Flying, what is it? 660
60?
feet in
My
the matter
goodness.
of seconds.
That is fast.
Oh,
Well, I think he's that way.
yeah. I'm going to fly after him
Okay. You fly after
with
your...
the feed bag, so...
I will
I can-
walk with the merchant that direction.
This is incredible. I haven't seen an ant take to tracking this quickly. This is your friend is very skilled.
Ah, yes, my friend. Yes. Rosa was her name.
Oh, new acquaintances, I suppose.
Yes. We're going to be traveling buddies, it sounds like, as
Ah,
we get
well.
on the ship here soon.
Traveling does make fast friends, does it not?
Yes, it sure does. Dang it. I need to
Damn,
work
his
on
laugh
that.
is way more royal than yours.
I need. Oh man. See, he's got a.
You're like adjusting your
Yeah, my internal like
Like-
dialogue is like, oh man, okay.
Like, this dude that can't even keep track of his ant laughs more royal than you.
You know
Right.
what's interesting though is you're probably adjusting your own cellular structure trying to make the laugh.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Because I'm a metamorph. I'm like, man, maybe if I lengthen the vocal cords a little. Nope, too low, too low.
Just like,
That was good. That was really good.
because you have to have a pretty good understanding of anatomy, and maybe you don't.
Yeah, I just play it by ear. As a rule of thumb.
Stop.
So many anatomy jokes. Here we go.
So you go ahead and leg it your way over, and obviously Tony is the first one there,
Yes.
followed by Rosa. And a few minutes later is finally when you arrive. And what you notice is that there is a pack ant with a large barrel tied to its back, and it seems to be just munching on this mushroom.
Oh no.
Ooh, what kind of mushroom?
Is it?
Not the Naxum shroom.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I recognize it?
That's the only mushroom I know.
You would need to roll an herb lore test, but what you notice immediately is that it is fragrant. Very, very smelly.
Oh. Do I still roll an orb?
Yes.
I rolled a 10, which is 6, more than I needed.
Okay. What you notice is that this mushroom seems to be almost like it looks like a long like mushroom stalk. There's no actual like domed head to this thing, but it moves up and then it curls around itself before proceeding up even
Oh.
further.
Like bamboo can.
It's maybe about 3-4 feet high.
Okay.
And the smell, at first, it's a little bit off-putting, but that's just because you don't expect it. It smells like bread.
Ooh.
What did you get in total for your
10.
10, so regular success?
Yeah.
You would know that this is called a plenty horn. It smells and tastes like freshly baked bread.
Yum.
Preparation, it can be eaten raw, but it can also be fried, baked, grilled, roasted.
Okay.
It's
That's
just
dope.
a bread shroom.
Okay.
Is this our delicious and dungeon campaign?
Oh my god,
Possibly.
it's gluten-free bread.
Yeah, mushroom bread.
Whoa.
I would probably like mushrooms if they did taste like bread. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
But the ant is just gorging itself on the stuff.
Is there any more of the mushrooms around?
It looks
I'd like to
like
pick a few.
it looks like this is the only one this close to the
Ugh.
sea. It doesn't normally
Oh, true.
survive around here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick what's left of the mushroom and just kind of like start luring it back, because I imagine I get there and I'm like, oh, it's eating a fucking plenty horn, and then pick it up and then try and lure it back to the.
Okay, it's about at that point then that that you finally arrive, Anicio.
Ha! I knew she would find him.
Oh, this is wonderful. Come on, come on back. The ant is completely ignoring him.
Wow.
Is this your aunt?
Of course it is. Who else? Who other ant would it be?
Usually there's some kind of bond.
Go ahead and.
How long have you had this aunt?
Ooh, man. I need a roll from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at communication skills. Ooh.
Insect lore.
Can I roll a law check
Or
to see how much I know about ant stealing law?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Ooh, I got a 3.
Nice.
I needed 7, so plenty.
Okay.
I can go look it up if you're.
No, do not worry, because I already have an idea here.
Mm-hmm.
It is still illegal
Mm-hmm.
because no law has been put forth about the quote unquote being able to like procure other ants. The only way that this could potentially be in a morally gray area, however, by law still a crime, would be if this is an abandoned ant, abandoned by its previous owners.
Okay. Interesting. I am gonna like whisper that to Rosa so she knows. Like,
I suppose there have been a lot of people abandoning their ants.
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, how long have you had this ant?
Oh, this aunt and I have been, well, quite fast friends. We've been together for about a month now.
Oh, it's new.
Still getting used to each other?
It does seem so. Frankly, I'm not one for ants altogether, but you can't deny that they are very good at bringing items from place to place.
Okay. What's in the barrel?
Wine.
Nice.
So
Okay, well, maybe.
now that we are such fast friends, can we get a discount on some of your wine?
Oh, I'm not sure entirely about that.
You wouldn't even have your wine if it weren't for us. Just saying.
Perhaps if we do some kind of a check in order to convince me.
Bartering
to
check?
I could see a bartering check for sure.
11, and I need 13. or
Nice.
less.
I do suppose that with a quest such as this, as minors, it may have been a reward is due. I can offer you 5 Kytin pieces.
Is that a good price?
And compared to this wine for 1 glass, as he does state that it is called widow wine.
Widow wine.
And
Such a widow
wine
wine.
such as this would probably be like 10 chitin pieces for a glass.
Dang. That's impressive.
You would probably know this most of all because this is what royals drink.
Yeah.
So
I've been there while people drink that.
he's saying. So how much is he trying to charge us for it?
Well, no, he's trying to give you just 5 chitin pieces rather than any of the
Oh.
wine.
No.
I mean, this wasn't that much work. Like maybe, you mean 5 each, correct?
Yes, of course I do. I mean, 5 each.
Okay.
It's costing me 10 now.
I give a like
But what about
knowing
my
nod.
aunt? What about Tony?
Oh yeah, Tony did
He
most
did a
of the
good
work.
job.
He should get 5.
Do Antsy.
for feed.
I gotta buy him some food.
Okay, I suppose that is true.
After all that energy used.
And you know what? We're gonna need a place to crash, anyways. Let's go.
I am gonna ask, is there anywhere nearby that's like good to like sleep? Somewhere with stables, perhaps, for the ants?
Well, as far as the stables go, I'm sure that the nearby one is mostly full at this point. But you'd be more than able to house your aunt just outside of the tavern over yonder.
The inn?
All right.
There's no room.
There's no... Wait, is there room in the inn?
I suppose that there is.
We can sleep in the back there.
Is this Skyrim?
No, this...
No.
That's what I thought.
No, it's the
It's a-
story of Jesus.
Nativity.
Oh, that one. Okay, yep.
It's like,
Sorry.
oh, there's no room in
That's
the inn. I
okay.
guess we'll sleep in the stable. And oh man, what child is this? He looks tender and mild.
I hope he sleeps in heaven.
It's kind of peaceful tonight. Yeah, like there's just so many weird adjectives. Okay, sorry, I'm getting
Yeah.
way off track.
Yeah.
So, with this, then you all kind of converge back at this tavern. Before we actually get there, is anyone wanting to explore anything else? I know no one's visited the port yet. Do we want to go back to the?
I'm gonna check on the guy, the
Okay.
old guy.
Yeah, I figure they're loading up, so I am not going to like get in the way of anything. Anything that I couldn't see from the market, I figure is probably not my business.
You go back to that homestead there, and you notice that the younger Shroomer is sitting kind of on the steps there, hands crossed, just kind of depressed a little bit.
Hey. Pat her shoulder.
Oh, hi.
So, still no luck?
Still no luck.
Okay, you can't get in the house at all? This thing doesn't have windows?
Well, I'm not gonna barge in. I'll just be more grumpy.
I'll barge in.
I do appreciate that. I just think, as tough as it is, I'm gonna need to just let it go.
Maybe I could take one more try at trying to convince him.
I suppose so. But when you make
flutter
your
into his
check,
house.
when you make your check, you're gonna have a -2 SRM for previously attempted.
Okay.
That's kind of an interesting.
Now that one isn't
Mechanic.
from the book, but SRMs as a whole are ways that I can like help modify based off a situation.
I like
Okay.
it. Though.
Cool.
I'm gonna try to do my insectile ability. Where it calm him down.
Interesting. Okay, let's make it happen. So before you actually roll, there are steps to
2
this.
DCA.
Pheromone abilities. So it's only for individuals belonging to your own ascendant insect species.
Okay, never mind. Bro, I wouldn't have picked that if I knew that was the case. How many times am I gonna come across a rosy maple moth?
Well, I'll also let it work for like dragonflies because mechanically.
Okay. Alright. Well, then. Yo, I got any love smoke on me? How much does love smoke cost?
Love smoke specifically for that kind of an anti-anxiety tincture, which yes is a thing that you can create in this game.
I love that.
That's great.
Also, I like the name Love Smoke.
Dude, the plant for it is
So pretty.
beautiful. It is like a bush with purple
can show her.
leaves, and yeah. but
Oh,
for-
the people that are listening. Sorry. I forgot about
it's
you
a
guys.
bush with purple leaves, and it's covered in these just like bright, bright pink flowers that release like pollen, almost like steam coming off of it. And yeah, it is quite literally to calm yourself down and to help with anxiety. I will say it is a drug, technically speaking.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say that yeah, you do have some on you.
Yeah. How do I use it?
It's a drug that you'd have to like administer orally.
So I gotta convince this man to take drugs.
This campaign's starting off great.
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna like knock on the door.
Just
I
put
don't
it through
want
the vents.
You want me to drug this man against his will?
I'm just saying. Could work.
It's for the greater good.
Let me just double check here. Yeah, it's ground. Oh, it can be inhaled, eaten, or added to food and drink.
Pocket love smoke.
You could potentially do that if that's something that you wanted to do.
I feel kind of bad. Or also, I'll talk to the granddaughter and be like, I got some love smoke.
I don't know what that is.
I explain it to her.
Oh,
I don't know how upset he would be.
I do think that having
How
something
amenable.
like that might help his nerves and maybe allow him to finally face his fears, get on the ship.
Yeah. I could just say like, hey, we'll be able to give you that. It'll make the ship ride so much easier for you. You'll be super chill.
You won't even notice it.
Yeah. It's like you might even take a nap. It's more of an indica, you know.
Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't administer it against his will. but-
Yeah. I mean, like he.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, he was there
Neither.
during the early 500s. I mean, but you know how they were. I'm sure that's not the first time he's used love smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps not.
All right.
It's ground into a powder, so you might have just like used a Kytin blade to kind of like line it up and
Use like the exoskeleton of like a small insect's leg.
yeah, just
Just did a line off some
It's just not
off
gonna.
some dragonfly's abdomen, you know. How it used to go.
oh man, the 500s were a crazy time.
Turns out he was in a band.
Oh gosh.
You're right. We should get back together.
All right. So I'm going to
The
knock
leech
on the
boys.
door. I'm just gonna talk to him through the door. Because I don't assume he's gonna answer.
I told you not to bother you again.
Hey, so I understand that it can be a little anxiety inducing going on this trip. And I do want to let you know, I'm trying to do this not sketchy. I am actually a healer, and so I usually carry some love smoke because I know it can help calm down patients and like soothe their anxiety. And I wanted to offer some of that to you for the trip.
Okay. Go ahead and try and do another persuade test. Still with the -2, but because you mentioned that you're a healer, I'm gonna say probably +6 to it, so total +4.
Okay.
You want to buy some death sticks?
I beat it by 4.
Nice. So, with that, then he sighs, looks over to his granddaughter, who's like given the spider version of puppy eyes.
Given the wolf spider eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love them. The only spider I will ever love.
Wait, it's puppy dog eyes.
Yeah. But no, wolf. Is the wolf spider the one you're thinking of?
The
Maybe
cute
think
little
of
guy?
Jumping spider.
You're thinking the tarantula, like...
No.
No.
No. Isn't the wolf spider the one that's, like, almost as dangerous as a black widow?
That's kind
Maybe.
of cute.
Oh, that's not at all what I was
It's
thinking
not.
about.
We're
I was
thinking
thinking
of
about-
jumping spiders.
Okay.
You're thinking of the spider from
It's,
that...
yeah, the little guy.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be a tarantula.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
It's jumping spiders. They're
Yeah.
cute
Jumping
and we love them.
spider.
And they
So
can be
cute.
your friend. Like in real life.
Stop, I'm gonna cry.
Like
yeah.
crows.
So she gives them the jumping spider eyes.
Now look, I'm not scared or anything. Of course not. I've lived long enough to no longer be scared of most things, but if it'll help my granddaughter feel better, then sure, I'll take some of this
Huh.
love smoke and...
I mean, it can help with nausea too. You know, people get seasick.
not me, though.
That's probably trying to help you out, man.
I didn't need any help, but...
Okay. All right. Well, are you gonna be boarding the ship tomorrow morning?
Looks over. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
I will meet you at the docks. Ugh, this sounds so sketchy.
Well, if you have it now, I'll just
Oh.
take some now.
All right,
Calm
but
the
don't
nerves
take
before.
it right now.
Oh,
Like-
of course not.
Consume it in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Takes it.
I don't believe.
Closes the door. You hear, like,
Scraping.
scraping. Oh, 500s were a crazy time. Turns on some like fucking turns on
Whatever
some like
hippie
synth wave
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Oh my God, Bugs playing harps. That could go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a piano. Piano.
Piano.
Piano.
I was like, I don't know what you're saying. I can't help you.
And with that, then you all come to the tavern. Rooms have already been paid for by the lawkeepers.
Nice.
Nice.
Even though things are falling apart, they do love their paperwork. And with that, then you all retire for the night, ready to take on the day in the morning.
Okay.
And with that, we are going to draw the session to a close.
Does my room have a window
Most of the rooms have a window.
out to the stable? Do I see 3 old guys bringing gifts to some random kid?
Yeah, it's really
Some
really
tender
strange.
child.
Man. What even is myrrh?
Honestly, good fucking question.
Are we gonna roleplay getting on the boat?
We are
Later.
not. Next session, we are going to be starting off on the boat. We may do just a quick little role play to introduce some of the characters on the boat, but we'll be going on the boat pretty quick.
Hey Rose, I heard you have some of that love smoke.
Okay.
Just to it helps me sleep. Yeah.
You can have a small amount.
Thank you.
I'm going to say that you have 3 doses left after these 2 interactions. Yeah, drugs, baby.
Just jonesing.
A lot of the herbs are really interesting too. So, like a lot of them can be turned into different kinds of tea, but one of the ones that Stevie is familiar with is called the oil shroom, which is then it has like specifics about the presence of it, how often it occurs, what use it has, habitat, time, what you need to do to identify it, a yield, what the gathering process is like. Preparations, all of these different kinds of very unique things. Like, let's take the Naxum shroom, for instance. We're just going to walk through it because I think it's really cool. Presence is it attacks with a strong aniseed punch. There's a scent and a taste component with it. It is an uncommon poison. Habitat is in deep forests and along these shorelines. Then we have yield. 1 cap yields 50 load of Naxum shroom weft. And then to prepare it, you have to reduce it, heat it and reduce to a paste. Time for heating in a boiled pot or in a boiling vat. The amount of yield that you would get of the paste from all the weft. The application is a paste is applied to bladed weapons, arrowheads, and darts. Doses. 1 load provides 2 applications per one-handed weapon, etc. The effects is a poison with a certain potency rating and gives you chills and shakes for 1 day and minus 35 health.
Dang.
For each of the different herbs, it has this.
That's wild. You were saying earlier that they don't have a whole lot of lore in the book.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like Dark Souls, where they're just giving you all the lore through the items?
I think a lot of it is like Dark Souls in that case. So as you go through like the bestiary, you might encounter certain like
actions against some of these things. Like, for instance, the locusts, it talks about how they come into like a locust swarm that can be like especially devastating, the changes that happen, and then reference some instances in which it did happen.
Okay.
And that's where you can get like little pieces of the lore, because otherwise, as far as like the lore goes, it is one quick little timeline thing on one page of this book that has a lot of fucking pages, over 300 pages. One page of it has a quick little timeline for things that the Ing would have taught you,
Huh.
and that's about it.
That's really cool.
I really appreciate that, because something like Imperium Maledictum, for instance, had page upon page upon page of lore for their specific planets and everything. And though that is interesting to help get like an idea of where to go from there, I like having the feeling of freedom with, this is my version of Tales. This is what I want to do here.
I just do that anyway.
That's what I do too, and that's what I did with Imperium.
Yeah.
But every time that I see that in a book, I feel that the expectation is to pull from there.
Yeah, and like I would feel bad if I had a player that's like, I'm actually.
Yeah, and because they're not like being rude or anything, it's just they read through the book and
Yeah, like
thought
they're
that this
excited
was-
about it too. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
But yeah,
Cool.
I'm sure that we just have this large ship prop just for a quick, easy, nice, and safe journey across the Naxxam Sea.
Yeah.
Nothing bad really going to be happening.
No.
Oh, you mean the sea that we take 5 damage in if we fall in?
Yeah, that sea.
That sea? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the one with whirlpools that can be like miles across.
I didn't hear about the
um,
whirlpool.
Ah.
Oh, man.
As you get on the ship.
Yeah.
No one told me about the whirlpools. Far away.
I'm going to need some more love smoke.
Where's my love smoke?
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I
excited
am
for
very
our-
excited to get started with this.
Our voyage. This will
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. Anyways, stay stinky as normal.
Yep.
And-
Like, subscribe, check out the Discord. We had a couple new people join.
Yeah.
Recently,
Welcome. Thank
hey.
you
We
for
like
being
it.
there.
Welcome, Discord people.
Yeah.
It's a good time over there.
Yeah. Lots of memes, especially when I start doom scrolling on Instagram.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. Yeah. But stay tuned for a totally safe journey. Deuces.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.